All right, so we on. Shalom. I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Chakwadash. Forgive me the spirit to do the lesson on today. We're willing to feed you lemon sheets of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of great millstone who taught us this 100% truth according to the spirits of be Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect up their pushing this word to the full corner of earth in sincerity. And peace and blessings to your hopeful believers out there, which are also part of the elect. I say shalom. And once again, I want to say call halal, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachakwadash. Forgive me the spirit to do the lesson on today, the Harachakwadash, and Lord willing to feed you lemon sheep of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And through the prosperity of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, we're just going to go into really, you know what I'm saying, brother had posted it. These comments, and it's going to show how this corrupt mindset, you know what I'm saying? Really, it ain't going to go into depth. It's really going to go into how a lot of these, you know what I'm saying, I guess you could say, quote unquote, STD, STIs, and those type of things, because those are just plays from Yahweh Bashim Shai. But the result of those plays is the result of us committing adultery. You know what I'm saying? And I want to pull the scriptures to back it out. Lord is edifying feet and lemon sheets of Yahweh Bashim Shai, because this is the mindset of our people, man. You know, Jeremiah 2:1 speaks about, I have planted a holy vine. How has thou become the degenerate plant unto me? Why? Because we took on the ways and followed the ways after the heathen. You know what I'm saying? We discontinue from the knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Shai, and even cases where we did have the knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Shai, knew our power, we still coveted and followed after the heathen. And the result of us following after the heathen resulted in us bringing forth death upon ourselves, man. As scriptures say, the wages of sin is death. You know what I'm saying? So for the readers, it says, date to marry, that's it. And it said, I'm young as hell. I'm dating to fuck. So right there, this just instantly makes you think about Apostle Bar. You know what I'm saying? That instantly makes me think about Apostle Bar, what he says, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, a lot of time, you know what I'm saying, these you know, a lot of these young, they just be trying to fuck, you know what I'm saying, they just trying to fuck, you know, and you see a lot of that stuff coming on now. A lot of these women just want to fuck, but it shows you the degenerate mindset of our people as a nation, because that's not a part of, like having sex is not supposed to be like a hobby, if you know what I mean by that. Like, it's enjoyable. The Lord made it pleasurable, as scripture speak about, you know what I'm saying, having kids through the pleasure of sleeping, you know what I'm saying, so having sex with a woman, but the point of having sex is joining two households and bringing forth life. You know what I'm saying? That's the point of having sex. That's the point of the man cutting into the woman, planting the seed. It's just like earth. When you plant a seed in earth, you have to cut into the ground and plant the seed. That's what the man do, and that brings forth that brings forth a seed of his, which could carry on his legacy. You know what I'm saying? So that's the point of sex. It's not supposed to be like, oh, I just like fucking. And then on top of that, the only person that can have multiple partners is the man, not the woman. According to law, the woman is supposed to be with her man, and she is bound by her man's law until her man dies. Then she could have another man, but her man has to be dead. And majority of these women, none of them are virgins. You know what I'm saying? So they token of virginity's already been taken. They've already got a man. So therefore, there say, in technical senses, when you know, brothers, we lay with a woman in technical senses, you know what I'm saying, we're committing adultery in technical senses. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be smart, think about it, you know, she's not dealing with a man, but technical senses, because we are discontinued from the knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Shai. And the result of that, women just laying around, and, you know, the degenerate mindset came upon our people heavy, you know. And that brought forth a lot of those plays, those sexual plays that are very predominant in the Jake community amongst the nation of Israel, the nation of the Israelites, man. And the reason I'm saying showing is because just watch what the next comment is. That's why I'm making the video. The prosperity. How about you? Watch what the next comment is. And that's why you got all them damn diseases. It's like, and that's why you got all them diseases. And she said, bitch, shut up. And that's truth. And what does scripture say? You know what I'm saying? What are those are called good evil, and what are those are called evil good? You know what I'm saying? She said, bitch, shut up. Why? Because she told the truth. When there's universal deceit going on, is the truth is a minute. She told the truth. She said, that's why you got all the diseases, because you've been laying around. Now you can sit here and say use the condom, but these all came about through the act of committing adultery. You know what I'm saying? And this is part of our punishment. And it makes me think about Micah 7 when he speaks about I will bear the indignation of the Lord until he plead our cause. This is part of bearing the Lord's indignation. And he pleaded our cause by giving us this wisdom not to understand and to come back to the obedience of the scriptures and to apprehend our ways and to perhaps find mercy from him. You know what I'm saying? Perhaps find mercy from him. Just to be able to serve Yahweh by Shema Shai is a privilege, man. Because look at these degenerate mindset of people. You've came back, like I said, Jeremiah 6:16. Ask ye and walk in the old path a good way. This is part of us coming back to that good way. You know what I'm saying? Come back to the obedience of the scripture. That's the good way. That's the way that's Yahshua. You know what I'm saying? Yahshua. You know what I'm saying? Upright in the eyes of the Lord. You know, so I just want to pull a couple of scripture, Lord, and this is edifying. We're gonna start it off with the first the law. And we're just gonna go straight to the 10 Commandments. This is Exodus 20. And we're just gonna go down straight to the point. It says, Exodus 20, it says, as I'm gonna start at the top. And these are commands that the Lord has given unto Israel through Moses, of course. He said, and God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord, thy power, Yahweh by Shema Shai, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt and out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. And it goes on, the Lord giving us commands of what we shouldn't do. Because we're his servant. He delivered us and stuff like that, you know. So when you go down, he says, thou shalt not commit adultery. Now, when you go into that word adultery, it's really a simple Google search. You just go into it. It means voluntarily sexual intercourse between a married person. What is married? Established by sex. So if a woman has sex with any man and he took her virginity, that is her husband. That's marriage. Two twine to become one flesh. And same to the man. If you had sex with any woman that was a virgin, that is your woman, according to the law. Now, Judges 5:11, what did Judges 5:11 say? We rehearse the righteous acts. So, of course, you're going to be probably having sex with women that already have men as far as, in the sense, according to the law aspect. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like the brother Anah and Apostle Ka. You know what I'm saying? The elder Apostle, elder Apostle Ka. You know, Apostle Ka. The apostle says, you know what I'm saying, extrapolate, you know, so, you know, you got to learn how to navigate to the scriptures and understand, you know, we in, you know what I'm saying, you having sex with a woman, don't be sitting trying to be overly like, oh, these women already got a man because they're not virgins, and you destroying yourself because you're a man and, you know, you're going to desire to have sex with a woman. It's part of the nature of a man. You know what I'm saying? But don't be surprised. Not saying the Lord will plague you with that, but don't just have understanding, like when those plagues come upon, if you get hit with one of those plagues or whatnot, or just for instance, let's just say like you hear somebody else, you have an understanding like this is the results because I'm sinning. We're sinning. And then look, you're putting on clothes. Lord is obligated to fuck you up, but since you are serving Him, it gives you pop. You have Yahweh Shai vouching for you now. The ones that are not serving Yahweh Shai, they good as dead, man. The ones who have accepted Yahweh Shai and that are following to serve Him, Yahweh Shai is vouching for them. So Lord is you're drinking of the cup, which is what's a cup? The Lord's wrath, His indignation, and it can come in any different form. The Lord could plague you with something. He plagued Paul with something. You know what I'm saying? What did Job say? Has any perished being innocent? And you could relate to had the Lord chastened anybody that was innocent. The Lord don't rebuke you for being, you know what I'm saying, right? No. He rebuke you for being wrong. So you get that, and it says thou shalt not do it. Now, let me just get this. We ended off on this second Sirach, also known as Ecclesiastes chapter 40 verse 8. And the reason I'm pulling is because when she said that, it was just like the angel was on her. An angel was on her for her to say that. That's why you got all them diseases. Yes, that's exactly why. Due to the fact that I'm young and I just want to fuck and have fun, be a city girl, and do all those type of things, not understanding that we are the nation of Yahweh Shema Shai. Deuteronomy 7:6, Psalm 147, and you also have Amos 3. We're the nation of Yahweh Shema Shai. And what did Amos 3:1 say? You know what I'm saying? He said, all the families of the earth I have chosen you, therefore I will punish you for your iniquities. So since you want to sit here and transgress the laws of Yahweh Shai and go crazy, this is the result of it. The Lord is going to punish you because we are his sons and daughters. We got to understand that. And it made me think about that Micah 7 again. I will bear the international Lord till he plead our cause. And how is he pleading our cause? By giving us his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and giving us this grace period to come back to the obedience of the scriptures. That's how he's pleading our cause, for us to apprehend our ways and make it right, man. And then he's giving us the mediator, Yahweh Shai. Come on. Yahweh Shai. He's going to make peace between two. He's making peace between us. We have peace with Yahweh through Yahweh Shai, man. That's him pleading our cause right there. But I read it, it says, Sirach 40:8, such things happen unto all flesh, both men and beasts, and it is sevenfold more upon sinners. So if we just said how the wages of sin is death, you know what I'm saying, the Lord plays you and do all those things to you, due to you sinning, why does it say right here that and it is sevenfold more upon sinners? Why? Because when it means sinners, it's referring to the ones that haven't accepted Yahweh Shai. If you accepted Yahweh Shai, and that's shown through your action, faith is justified by works. If you accept Yahweh Shai, you're going to be serving him. Therefore, it makes you not a sinner. You do sin, but it makes you not a sinner because you have accepted Yahweh Shai. So everything happened upon all flesh because all flesh sins. But it's even worse upon sinners. You know what I'm saying? It said death, bloodshed, strife, and the sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. Exactly. But it said all things, so those things could come upon us. You know what I'm saying? Strife, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be sparked, we're in the flesh. Calamities, famine, you know what I'm saying? But as the scriptures say, we're not going to be partakers in these things because we're not being wicked, But those are display of the Lord's wrath, which is sevenfold. He gonna slam that on the. He's gonna that's you know what I'm saying, that's blunt force on the 2/3 nation Israel. Ain't no famine is gonna come upon. He said it. Lord said that. You know what I'm saying. But the scourge is like the reason I put it because it says a scourge. And a scourge is like a whooping. Like you get a whooping for something, and you know what I'm saying. That's what the Lord doing unto the nation Israel. He's giving us whoopings, and since they don't want to take heed and come back to the obedience of the scriptures, like she said, that's why you got all them diseases. Why? Because she's being a sinner. She hasn't accepted the Yahweh Shai. She's not apprehending her way, which is trying to defend less. She's not doing that. Therefore, the result of that, the Lord is just smacking her with judgment. I guarantee she probably do got something, man. A lot of these women do. You know what I'm saying? But it's part of them not serving Yahweh Shai. And at a point in time, we was like that. We was being wicked, but the Lord, like the scripture speak about, you know what I'm saying? He had to, what is it called? He was with thee when we had not known him. Roughly paraphrasing, the Lord was with us, and we didn't even know the Lord, but it was preordained that we was gonna get to know Yahweh Shai. We was gonna come into the obedience of scripture. So he preserved us. Now, not to say that no brother can't have no plague or nothing, because we sin. Just have a broad understanding of the fact that we sin, man. So whatever the Lord bring upon you, you will deserve it. Just hope Yahweh Shai don't take that spirit off you. So Lord willing, this is edifying. Feed the lamb and sheep of Yahweh Shai. I want to give the honor to the apostle. It is a great millstone. To Yakim Aqua, to y'all, I say shalom.